Hello everyone, welcome to episode 36 of my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. Florence is here at the moment at school, just leaving a flirty note for Sawyer, because she does have a crush on him and she does want to ask him to prom, which I thought was adorable. While she's here as well, she's just going to read a note, see if she's got anything. Phoenix is just introducing himself to a few other Sims and of course gaining attraction to them all. Heads up, I heard we're going to give our presentations to everyone better freshen up before class. That is very sweet. I don't even know if we know that Sim. Paris is just playing some football with Santiago and they've gained a nice sentiment together. I like the idea that they're football lads with Colby. I think that is adorable. But I believe it was this Sim, Olivia. Do we actually know her already? I think we do apparently. So let's come over. Why don't we just have a chat with her? Considering, we were going to have a chat with, that was Aries. I keep getting Aries and Archer and Sawyer mixed up because they've all got like dark hair and they're all quite pale skinned. But we are going to go over and we're going to say hi to Olivia because, you know, she did give us that heads up and we have got amazing compatibility. So maybe she could be a good friend of ours. But we made it to high school, which is always a win. I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to spend a bit of time with Phoenix, making sure he introduces himself to a bunch of other teens in the hopes that he'll make some more friends. He is doing really well with his aspiration. He just needs to make 5 more friends. And I'm sure he can easily do that. Florence has learned that Olivia is a genius, though. So that's probably why she's giving a heads up. And our brother's coming over and being a bit goofy. We are terrified, though, because we are outside in a blizzard. But does Florence like stories? I'm sure she does. Let's come on inside because classes are actually starting really soon, and I believe because it's Friday it's actually exam day, so we should probably come in and make sure we do as best as we can. I'm not expecting high hopes, although I say that of Florence and she's still on her phone, of course, priorities, right? I say that, but she is actually doing really well. She might even go up to a B grade today, which I genuinely had not expected from her at all. And Sawyer replied, I loved your note. You know how to say all the right things. I'd love to go on a date and talk some more. Oh my goodness. I was thinking, why don't we go on a date tonight? It looks like they were both texting. Maybe they were texting each other. But I was wondering if we could go on a date this evening and then do our high school party tomorrow night instead, because Paris does have football practice today. It finishes at 5:30, so we could theoretically do a party afterwards, but I feel like we could do it instead of prom because they won't be going to prom this week. So we'll go on a date with Florence and Sawyer tonight. Olive did well in her class. Oh good, I'm pleased that she's doing well. Yeah, we're gonna do our party tomorrow, I think. And Florence, instead of taking selfies, I think you should probably take your exam. Phoenix is a little bit late, but they are actually coming into class now. Hopefully they'll take their exam. And I love the 3 of these two. The 3 of these two? That doesn't make sense. The 3 of these guys just sat together. I feel like they are good friends. So I might make like a little club for these 3. I feel like, as I say, they're like the football lads, Paris's mates. I think it's adorable. Phoenix and Florence are sat together at the front. And then we have got Archer and Sawyer sat next to each other over here. I mean, they don't look similar, but it is just because they have that black floppy hair that I'm like, they're the same. We apparently don't actually have a class here again. Maybe they're in mourning because of the teacher that passed away. I mean, they're all here. And I believe they are going to get yelled at by the head teacher, but like they literally don't have a teacher. But they do, because I did set us up to have a teacher here, so I don't know, but yeah, poor Ada is getting told off by the head teacher. It's not her fault, I promise, but we did definitely get another teacher. I don't know, but I did realise that both Phoenix and Paris have wants to throw parties, so we will definitely be doing that this weekend, whereas Florence, obviously, she wants to ask Sawyer to be her prom date, but she also wants to have a perfect date, which I thought was a good idea. I think we can definitely do that. So I was going to click on Archer. Oh my goodness. Let's come over and have a little bit of a flirt with Sawyer, shall we? Maybe talk about our date that we're planning on going on later. We'll give a bold pickup line. And Phoenix, you can introduce yourself to everyone else. Oh, Sawyer is smitten. Look at his face. Oh my goodness. I created football lads for Paris, so now he has got his friends group. And yeah, he was all successful. Florence got romance to level 3. She is still majorly crushing on him, and I just love the fact we know basically nothing about him. I am gonna have Paris say hi to him though, because he knows, you know, I feel like the brothers are a little bit protective of their sister. So they want to get to know the guy that she is crushing on. She is feeling so enamored, and she is coming over again to talk to Olivia. So maybe Olivia could be a good friend of hers. I like that she's also wearing white and her hair is kind of similar to Florence's anyway. So they might be good friends. But look at her. Oh my gosh, are you good? They like hyping each other up. That's amazing. The triplets are all getting a little bit hungry though, so I am sending them all off to grab themselves some food before their afternoon exam. So Florence, once again, she cannot get off her phone. I bet she is thinking about Sawyer and messaging him, even though he is literally in the classroom over there. Phoenix is too busy chatting with everyone, enthused about cats and gossiping with Audrey to go and get his food. Dude, you have not got very long until your exam. Can you please go? I know you want to make friends with everyone. He's already up to 7 friends, which is amazing. Oh my goodness, and now he's got a crush on Haley. This was the sim that he was finding very, very attractive and like daydreaming about. She does think we're a little bit dramatic though. But he has got 2 crushes now, and Paris is yet to actually develop a crush, although I say that he is having a suggestive conversation with Imogen over here, although they don't really have very good sentiments or attraction level. So maybe he was like, oh, everyone else is flirting, maybe I should too. But maybe Imogen isn't the one to be flirting with. Megan wants to go to prom with Phoenix as friends. Oh, he is crushing on her. He probably hoped it'd be a bit more than friends, but we aren't going to prom anyway. But we will say yes, just so that we don't make her upset or anything. But he is like, well, okay, yeah, sure, but you know, maybe actual prom we can go as more than just friends. I'm curious because he does have a want to ask out Jamel, but now he's also thinking about Megan, and maybe he'll end up a bit more like his mum than we expected and have more than just a monogamous relationship. We shall have to see. I mean, he's literally just a teenager navigating his feelings and his crushes. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they've got like a bunch of interest at this point. Okay, lads, you need to finish off your food because it is time for your exams now. I think they're getting unwell again. I swear this family is always sick, but they might be a little bit late. But at least Florence, she is heading in now once again on her phone. Let's see who she decides to sit next to. Florence decided to sit at the back next to Archer, who she has got a really high friendship with. So she's like, hey, he can be my good friend. She's not feeling, you know, romantic about him in that way. And Phoenix, I think, is getting told off because he was late to his exam. Okay, he's here now, so he's not being punished or anything. And the head teacher is also yelling at Jamel, who I don't even know where Jamel is. But we are sat next to Sawyer, and he is actually sat down doing his exam. But he's like, oh my gosh, what do I say? Because he's talking to his crush. Now, which crush is it? He is definitely feeling a little bit feverish, though. We don't have medicine, so I have to give that to him when we get home. Olive has a munch in her inventory. Paris, did you make it? He did once again, sat next to Colby. Oh, and here's Jamel. Was he there the whole time? But the classic math question asked. I don't think we've got a logic skill, but we're going to go for it anyway. And he got a small skill boost. Okay, that's fine. As I say, they're probably not going to get any results, the boys anyway. It's just whether Florence does, but she's doing really well, and I'm super impressed. I'm super happy for her. I was not expecting it, to be honest. I was fully expecting her to stay as a C grade the whole time, but you know, if she can get up to a B, that is pretty impressive. Oh, it looks like the other class actually did go, so my mod isn't broken. We are all good, but the exams have finished now, and she did it. Florence got up to a B grade. She aced her exams. Amazing. Olive is in her classes, so I am gonna have her take some notes so she does a good job, but I think we are going to see if, where is he? Where is the guy? He is his Sawyer. Let's see if Sawyer wants to go on a date with us. Sawyer did agree to go on a date with Florence. They have arrived at the bubble tea store in town. They are just heading upstairs though to avoid the thrift store part downstairs. I think there's competition on because there's a lot of Sims around. So we're coming upstairs and we have got a few objectives. This is a get to know date. So we do need to actually get to know him. We barely know anything about him. We know that he is a little bit of a slob, but Florence is willing to overlook that at this stage because she is really attracted to him, and we do have a few other bits that we need to learn. So we'll ask about his career. Olive did all right, or okay, that's fine. We do want to get to know him though and share our interests. We've got a bit of stargazing that we might be able to do later as it gets a little bit darker, but we, of course, it is a day after all, so we probably will exchange numbers as well. I just feel like, oh, it'd be nice, if we can chat outside of school. He's adventurous. Okay, that is good. That is a positive trait. So he's adventurous and a slob. So we do still have one more that we want to learn about him. Look at the way he is looking at his phone. Oh my gosh, he is smitten. And Florence just looks really interested in him. Really, really happy. She is thinking about her resolution though of wanting to get a significant other. And she is like, do you know what? I could see myself again with Sawyer, seeing how things go. She has got that major crush. But we did learn as well that he is a green fiend. Interesting that he is both a slob and a green fiend. So he wants to make the world a better place, but not so much caring about himself. Interesting. Okay, fun combination. But we've already got like the first part of the day ticked off. So let's see what else we can do. We definitely will discuss the latest games. Let him know that we are a massive geek. And he is completely enamored with us. That is so adorable. He didn't really seem to like discussing latest games though, so maybe he's not like into all of that. But Florence is like, it's okay, I'll overlook that for now. It's a little bit of a boring conversation. It was suggestive before. Sawyer is enjoying the date and would like to spend more time together. Would you like to extend it? Sure. I mean, we've only been here for like an hour, but why not? He's like, I'm really enjoying the date with you. And I do think he is completely smitten. He just cannot stop staring at her. Should we ask for his attraction level? Find out if he actually finds this attractive. I mean, I'm sure he does because he is very receptive to all of it. I dislike the colour white. Not the best, considering that's all she wears. But again, she's like, I'll overlook this. He finds her very attractive. She finds him very attractive. Yeah, okay, they don't have to like everything. They don't have to agree on everything. This moodlet is adorable. The world looks a little bit brighter today since Florence found out that someone finds her attractive. Mutual attraction. Love is in the air when two Sims are attracted to each other. Totally digging me. This could be the start of a beautiful relationship. This is so cute. We are going to stay inside until the lights come on outside, and then we might go out and do a little bit of stargazing. For now, we're just, sharing our interests, get a little bit flirty, doing everything else that we need to do. We need to be affectionate now, so I think we can reveal our crush to him and just be like, oh, I'm really crushing on you. I've definitely developed some feelings over the last couple of days, and he is of course very receptive to that. All the lights have just come on, so let's come outside. These two have just come outside and are stargazing and just getting all cute and flirty with each other. And Florence, now more than ever, I can see that she looks like Olive when she's getting all flirty and romantic, honestly. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Honestly, I love them. We are literally on a date with Sawyer right now, and he is calling us saying, no one's going to be home tonight. Do you want to come over? He is literally asking if she wants to go to his place after this. I'm a little bit torn because I think she would want to, but I don't think she'd do anything too crazy. But I think she's like, yeah, I guess I can go to yours after this day. But I do think we will finish this off first, get our gold date, and then she will go over to his afterwards. I think she will sneak out, just so she's not got to go home and ask her mum for permission. Not in a cheeky way, but she just like, yeah, I'll just come straight back with you. But I do wonder if before we do that, we should maybe have our first kiss together. She is not holding back. She is going for the first kiss. Oh, I love it. They have officially got a gold date, so I think Florence is going to go for it. She is going to ask to be romantic partners with Sawyer, and then we will end the day and head back to his. And he's like, oh, maybe we could go back to your place instead. No, we're going to go back to yours. So she is asking him if they want to be official, and of course he has said yes. And look how excited they both are. That's so adorable. But she is now going to sneak out for a flirty hangout. She has got her romantic satisfaction at the beginning, and she completed her resolution. Oh, I love this. But yeah, we are gonna head off, and he is probably gonna follow behind. We're gonna go back home with everyone else. Olive is just working on her presentation at the moment, and I noticed she had want to chat with Noel, which is so sad. She really misses her dad, bless her. Florence is on her flirty hangout at the moment. She is feeling So flirty. Honestly, look at all of this. I will have a look in a moment, but I noticed as well after her date, she had a want to mess around with Sawyer. So I wonder if something might happen at the party tomorrow. We shall have to see. But Paris, he's just put on a pizza at the moment. He's going to go and ask his mum for some advice. Phoenix, he is just taking a bath because he was a little bit tense. He needs some fun, so maybe he can come and do some ballet afterwards, although he is a little bit hungry. So Bryce, do you think you can come over and oh, okay, we'll see what we can do. I feel like Olive is a bit more like, you know, willing to give her children a bit more freedom than Bryce. He's like, no, you're my babies, I don't want you to grow up. And she's like, well, we'll see what you can do. I can give you a little bit more responsibility, see if you want to help out around the house a little bit. But Bryce, do you want to come over and get ready to serve this pizza? It'll be ready in 3 minutes. I did actually rename Paprika to be Vienna. I thought it was a really cute name. And so Bryce is actually going to come over and she's going for a wee. How lovely. Let's come and see if we can build a bit more of a stronger relationship with her. He hasn't got the strongest relationship. Florence has actually got the best relationship with her, but obviously she is out at the moment, so Bryce can come in and check on her. She is developing her temperament skill really, really nicely. She's almost halfway through level 4, which is good, but look how relaxed she is and smiley. Look at Vienna playing with the ball. This is so adorable. I mean, Horse Ranch has been out for quite a while, so this is probably quite old for you guys, but this is brand new for me and it's so cute and so adorable seeing a little foal play with the ball. Paris is just doing a little bit more boxing. He is definitely improving from the first time he did this, although I am a little bit unsure as to whether he will complete his resolution to get fit. I'm gonna do my best. It is obviously the weekend now, so he's doing a little bit of working out and he'll probably do some more before the party tomorrow. I have arranged it to be 5 o'clock and we will be hosting it here. Olive seems to have completed her term presentation. She's feeling a little bit cooped up because she's missing the indoors. You literally have been indoors most of the day and she's just walking outside with Tamatoa, not looking too happy at the moment. Oh my gosh, please carry him properly. She is coming outside to do a little bit of family-friendly yoga to relax. She's never really done yoga and she's come outside like, it's a little bit too cold for that. I'm going to go to sleep. Fair enough, the cat's like, why did you bring me out here? But Florence will be home any minute. She had an amazing date. She's feeling so happy from her first kiss and her new partner. Oh gosh, she's not feeling ready. She's a little bit confused. Florence thought everything was going well until that last game. At least that last one she can remember. Florence got home safely, but it's clear that she isn't ready for that type of life. What happened? Oh my gosh. Did she try and take things a bit further because you did want to woohoo, but then she's like, oh, maybe I should wait until I'm home and have a chat with my mum first. So at least she did, you know, she didn't do anything she wasn't comfortable with. Don't go sleep in your brother's bed. Why don't you go and take a shower, and then tomorrow before the party, I think she should have a conversation with her mum about, you know, safely woohooing and everything, because she's feeling like, you know, she does want to, but she stops herself because she's like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. And I like that she's kind of got that trust in her mum to actually feel comfortable in asking her that. But she's come home at 1:30 in the morning. She did get this cute picture with Sawyer though, even though her earring is clipping through his cheek. This is adorable. Everyone is starting to wake up this morning. It's 8 a.m. on Saturday and Florence is sleeping in because she got home so late, so she'll probably get up a little bit later than everyone else. But Phoenix has decided to start doing some ballet this morning, get some practice in. It does increase his fun slowly, so hopefully he'll end up enjoying it more. I have moved this out slightly so he's not like tucked right in against the wall, but now he can research ballet on the computer, which is adorable. So I don't know if he can do more stuff. I'm gonna click him to go on the ballet bar and see if he's learned any new moves now that he's got his skill up a little bit. But look at him go. Oh my god, honestly, I love this for them. Like, they look incredible doing this. And then I have got Paris set up to do a little bit more boxing. He is really improving himself. He enjoys doing fitness, so hopefully he might get fit before his resolution runs out tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Oh, Colby has come over to ask if Phoenix wants to go to prom as friends. Sure, I think Phoenix will probably just say yes to most people. I didn't realise that Colby was here and that we were that close with each other. Phoenix now has like 3 prom friend dates. And Colby is just watching us do some ballet, which is interesting. We are actually very attracted to him and we have got good compatibility, so I don't know. I'm not really exploring Phoenix or Paris's love life at this stage. I'm mostly focusing on Florence, but I might do in future episodes before like prom and everything, see if either of them could get like romantic dates. But Bryce, he will be heading off to work in an hour. He did actually wake up with a want to get promoted, so hopefully he'll be able to get that today. And Olive, she is just doing some of her homework. She completed her presentation, so she can do that on Monday. So she'll get this homework done and then maybe do some studying tomorrow. I might actually also email her professors to see how she is doing. I never remember where to look. It's here. Let's email the professors about our grades. It is a little bit odd that Colby is just in Florence's room while she is sleeping, but we don't even know him. She doesn't actually even know Colby. I mean, I know that he is friends with her brothers, but it's still a little bit odd. Phoenix has finished doing ballet now, so he's gonna go over and have a chat with Colby, I guess, seeing as he did make his way over here to invite him specifically to prom, as friends, of course, but I wonder if that's like, you know, a secret cover and whether he is actually interested in Phoenix in any way. I don't know, should we ask about his like romantic attraction, oh my gosh, he has really opened up to us, oh my goodness. But he is a bro and a goofball, similar to our brother, but it looks like Florence has woken up because literally everyone is coming into her room. But I do wonder if we should, you know, maybe just ask for attraction level. We'll see if he is. I think it's because Phoenix turned the stereo on it. Dude, your sister was sleeping in here. Attraction, you're right, I guess. I don't think anything is particularly wrong with you, at least. I wonder if that is like a cover because, you know, Paris just came in. I wonder if Colby is, you know, if he is straight or if he is, you know, unsure of his orientation. Maybe he does have a little bit of a crush on Phoenix, but he doesn't know how to admit it. Especially if Paris is just walking in the room. He's like, hey, bro, it's good to see you. Oh, look at them doing a bro hug, honestly. I love that. But Olive, for some reason, oh, she's just dancing with her son. Maybe she's like, let me teach you how to slow dance, ready for prom. Okay. But she's somehow on the cusp of failure for her violin class, even though she's basically maxed that skill. She's got a passing grade for guitar, and she's on the cusp of failure for photography, even though, once again, that is a skill that's doing really well. So she would definitely have to do a little bit of, okay. Oh no, I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong sim. I was like, oh, maybe she's not doing so well. Yeah, that's level 4, and this is only a 5 like level skill, so I don't know what that's all about, but I am gonna have her go over, and maybe she should actually finish her homework instead of slow dancing with Phoenix. As she is up, Florence is gonna go and play an online game with Kaya. She does want to make sure she gets around to talking with her mum about Woohoo, especially before the party later, but for now she's just gonna have a little bit of fun gaming. Is Olive a perfectionist? No, she is not a perfectionist, but that does mean she's just reached violin at level 10, so there's no way she should be failing that class. But I do wonder if in one of the following episodes, like soon, we should potentially explore Colby, maybe see if there is something that could be there between him and Phoenix. Like, I quite like the idea that Phoenix has all of these crushes, but the one sim that, you know, he's kind of not expecting to be attracted to is his brother's friend. But you know, it all depends on Colby as well, if he is attracted to masculine sims or like non-gender conforming sims. We'll have to see, but I'm not going to do that right now, I don't think. Phoenix does want to have a little bit of fun, and I noticed that we have got little Vienna outside who needs a little bit of love. So, oh, there's poop. Maybe we should come and clean up that manure, and then he can go and do something fun. And I think Florence could maybe come over and we can actually feed her we bought her an apple, so we can hand feed her. And oh gosh, Sawyer's calling us. He is asking us on a date, and he wants to go to Tomarang Bowling Arcade. He's like, hey, you told me where you grew up in Tomarang. Maybe we could go back there and you can show me this arcade that you were talking about. That is really sweet, but no, we're not going to do that. We have got a party soon. Oh my gosh, I thought this was over, but Peter Ian Staker, who must have taken over since Colin died, has just called Olive saying, we'd love to have you join Moonwood Misfits again. No, absolutely not. No. We are done with that storyline. Bye-bye. All the points belong to Florence. The game proclaims in a big retro font as the match ends, Florence is a digital champion. She won that one. She is a pro. She is just going to head outside now to interact with little Vienna. She is not feeling too great at the moment, so I'd like to come over over and hand feed her that apple that we had. And I can see these two are playing football over there, and I think Paris hit Colby in the face with it. She is getting the apple out to feed little Vienna. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. The little nose boop as well. They're so cute. We do need to try it. Well, she's feeling good actually. She's not excellent in a lot of it. Colby's heading off now. He's like, I should probably get ready before the party later, so I'll see you then. But I think because Vienna's doing well, she's a little bit tired. What I might do is have Florence come over and have a chat with her mum. And Phoenix, I'm obsessed with this. They're just rocking out. Oh my gosh, I love it when they listen to metal music like this and do like all the air guitar. They're having a great time right now. Oh my gosh. The first thing that pops up when I click on Olive is ask about Woohoo. So Florence is just gonna go straight for it and speak to her mom and see if she's got any advice that she can give us. I'm pleased you felt you could come to me and ask. Of course I'll answer any of your questions. Of course, that is what Olive would say. Florence is feeling really happy. She's feeling better after asking a trusted adult some questions about Woohoo. It's always good to get answers, and being able to have a chat like this has been a big help. And Olive is so proud. She just answered some teenage questions about Woohoo. It's nice to be able to help the younger generations out and answer the questions to help them be better prepared for their futures. That is so sweet. I love that. And I think what I'm also going to have Olive do is actually give Florence a little bit of protection, because she's like, well, you seem to be getting to that stage where you're ready to progress in relationships if you're asking me these questions, so I want to make sure that you're always protected, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of protection. It's gonna be so funny that she's giving it to her in like a friendly gift but that's the only way that we can kind of do that. So she's just finishing off this homework, and then she will go over and give Florence a little bit of protection, and Paris seems to have joined his brother with a little bit of air guitar. I love these two. Look at them. And he's like, oh, look at these pictures of these like punk bands that I've got. They're so funny. Olive has finished the homework. She is just giving Florence a little bit of protection, ready for the party tonight. And then I think I will probably have Florence go to sleep. She is already in the orange, and she's like, thanks mom, especially after that conversation earlier. She does really appreciate it. And then Olive, shall we just get the next piece of homework done and out the way? Phoenix has decided to take himself over to do a bit more ballet, and then he wants to give himself a pep talk because he has started to feel a little bit sad, bless him. Luckily it will go away before the party starts later, but he is still wanting to, you know, give himself a pep talk ready for tonight. He's still like, he's trying to be more confident, but I do feel like he still has quite a few insecurities, and he's like, hey, there's a big party tonight, don't embarrass yourself, it'll be great fun. Now he's feeling energized from listening to great tunes. Bang your head, scream out your lungs, and knit a sweater because you're listening to metal. Phoenix is starting to feel a little bit tense because they only have one day left to complete their resolution, and they also are still ill. But it's time for the party to begin, so hopefully at the party they can make a few more friends. They just put a pizza on, so they're just serving that now. But the party is starting now, so Paris is like, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna start this party. He's gonna go over and do a bit of dancing. Phoenix has decided he wants some omelette, even though he has got a pizza there. Florence just popped to the toilet. She only just woke up from her nap, so she's not fully rested. But I love that Olivia's coming over to play some video games. She's got to be really similar to Olive. Not to Olive, oh my gosh, to Florence. She must be a bit of a geek, which is cute. So I think we're gonna go over and confess to daydreaming about our crush, and just kind of tell her, you know, that things are progressing really nicely with Sawyer. We are now more than just crushes, we are actually official. I have also moved Florence's bed over a little bit so that she has got space to do her woohoo with Sawyer should the opportunity arise. But Paris at the moment is just having a chat with Aries. Looks like Haley has joined, and these two have become really good friends. They're closer from happy memories, which is so sweet. Colby is back. She's given her a hug. I love that. There are a few Sims that were uninvited, but they came along. So it looks like Bryce has also come home now, and I think I'm also just going to send him off to bed, to be honest. He is out of the way. But before I do that, I will get the thumbs up game out of his inventory, and maybe Paris can come over and play this game because he just really wants to do that. Play a thumbs up with a few of your friends. Play it with Colby, Santiago, Emmeline. Oh, you can play it with a bunch of other Sims. It looks like Sawyer has come over to join our conversation. He is feeling enamored at the moment, so I wonder if we should try and, you know, see if we can get a little bit flirty with him. Offer to move it in bed. Oh my goodness is that? Why don't we go for an embrace? Looks like Olivia has decided to give us a little bit of privacy. She knows you know what we want to happen. They are a little bit resentful from lack of prom invite, but we're not going to prom, so we're just going to get rid of that. I actually don't know where they've all gone. I did ask them to come and play this game with Paris, and he is sat here waiting, and it's only Colby that's actually joining in, which is adorable. But everyone, it looks like, has come outside to see our little foal, which I don't blame them, to be fair. She is adorable. But Olive, also maybe you should give your children a little bit of privacy for their party. I know you want to be that cool mom and you're listening deeply to the music, but oh, look at Florence. She's so cute. I wonder if we should potentially see about messing around a little bit with Sawyer, seeing as that is something she wants to do. She's like, hey, you know, I've got a little bit of protection if you want to head and take things to the next level. And they are steamy. It's awfully warm in here. Florence and Sawyer can't keep their hands off each other. Oh my goodness, I had not expected this dynamic. Olivia, could you maybe leave the room, please? I know you want to be a supportive friend, but she's like, Olivia, come on, take the hint, go. And unfortunately, Florence has lost her foot, but that happens sometimes. You're just gonna have to ignore it. But oh my gosh, she is swooning. She's feeling warm fulfilled, lover's bliss, and they're still having their first woohoo. They have used protection though from Florence, so I feel like if she didn't have that from her mum, they might not have used protection, but at least they have it, and she is having her first woohoo, which I hadn't expected it to go this quickly, but you know, she is a bit of a love bug. It's getting hot in here. She did want to mess around with him, so the opportunity was there and she took it. Paris was able to tick off that one, and it's been replaced with being mischievous to know he misses his granddad, bless him. He does also want to make a new teen friend as well, so I wonder if there's anyone that we can come and say hi to. Why don't you come and say hi to your sister's friend Olivia? Let's come and introduce ourselves to her. After her woohoo, Florence has decided to come and grab herself some pizza. She's feeling a little bit hungry, so she now wants to ask her crush out. Oh my goodness, you cannot get enough of him. Honestly, he is coming over to give her a kiss. These two! Phoenix, oh my goodness, he's saying to Jamel, you better hope you have a very large mosaic because the bigger the better. Okay, he is crushing on Jamel, isn't he? Jeez, why don't we get a little bit flirty with him? Like, pointlessly flirt with him. See if he accepts it. Oh my, really? Is that true? I had no idea. Thanks for telling me. Phoenix, you're so cheeky. He is feeling very playful, so we're going to make a flirtatious joke with him and see how he takes it. But is that Jamel is also a dance machine? I love that. Oh my goodness, their friendship is completely high and he is feeling very flirty now. There was me saying that I don't know if I'll explore romantic dynamics with Paris and Phoenix yet, but then the opportunity is here. So we are just going to get a little bit flirty with Jamel at the party. I feel like it makes sense. It's the perfect chance to. Why don't we exchange numbers? Oh, it looks like Jamel is reciprocating the romance, which is amazing. But Paris did actually say hi to Olivia, so let's see what he thinks of her. Oh my gosh, she's got a crush on him, but he thinks she's a little bit of a nature maniac, and he's only got neutral romantic feelings towards her, so he's not like overly interested, but she has a bit of a crush on him. But he does have a want to become friends with Hailey, so let's come over and have a chat with her, shall we? And Colby we're chatting with as well, who is very angry, so we should probably check in on our friend and find out why he's in such. Okay, he's happy now. I was gonna say let's find out why he's in a bad mood. But Florence, oh my gosh, someone else is crushing Hailey. It's also crushing on Paris, but once again he's only got neutral attraction to her. He's like, doesn't really feel much, but she's liking him. Florence is so exhausted though. It's only 10 o'clock early, but I suppose she did get back super late last night. She's feeling so flirty from all of the romance that she's had with her boyfriend this evening. Paris has become good friends with Hailey already. Sure, I'd say this is a pretty successful party, to be honest. Why don't we try and play another game of thumbs up? This time we'll invite Florence to join us and Phoenix too. I just kind of have this headcanon that Paris is obsessed with this game and is always making other sims play it, and he's like, yep, this is my favorite game to play. Let's all play it. This is the best party game ever. And he is just forcing everyone to play this game with him. But Colby is once again feeling really angry, so I would like to find out what's bothering him so much. Maybe it was the fact that Phoenix was flirting with someone else. All of the guests are starting to head off now. It's the end of the party. We had an amazing night. The only guests that are staying are those that were playing the game with us. We have learned that Hailey is loyal by playing this game, which is sweet. silly, but this is honestly so adorable. Paris is like, this is the best game ever, and his siblings are like, okay, we're just playing this because you've made us. I think Phoenix's face says it all, to be honest, whereas Paris, he's like, yeah, I'm loving this, and Phoenix is like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest. And Florence, she's just in her own little world, probably thinking about Sawyer. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.